some people might say doing the responsible thing and looking toward the shortfall doesn't sound like a Democratic position.
Well, I think we're always mindful of trying to go after the structural deficit. Democrats will be coming out with a plan that will reduce that to zero. And then from there, we can also allow for a better tax cut for the middle class. I think we can do this in a responsible way, while at the same time making sure that we're not setting the bar really low for the state of Wisconsin going forward. And that's the big worry about this, is some of these tax cuts are permanent, and I think they'd hurt our state going forward long term. We want to make sure that there's a good fund for the programs that we care about, like education, higher ed, and job training.
I mean, it's not the moderate Republican, it's the ultra-conservative kind of fiscal member of my caucus that's really worried about, you know, if we don't have any revenue left and there is some type of downturn, you can't grow your way out of it, you know, where is that going to leave us? So, I mean, in that regard, that's kind of the one concern that's still out there with some of our members at this time.
Is it your position that cutting taxes on individuals and property taxes grows the economy?
Absolutely. I think it's a fundamental principle that oftentimes, you know, I think is not described correctly as some type of trickle down. But the fact of the matter is you put more money in people's pockets, and oftentimes that means the economy is going to expand and it's going to grow, and that's what's happening in Wisconsin right now. Senator
Larson, do you think tax cuts in this way are the best way to grow the economy and jobs?
Well, I think I appreciate that Senator Fitzgerald and Governor Walker want to take credit for not just Wisconsin's surplus, but for all 50 states having a surplus based off of their policies, but that's not the case. The entire country's economy is moving up, but it's about where we're at in relation to that. Wisconsin is right now 37th in the state, in the nation in job creation. So I think while we are continuing to try and move ahead of other states, we should be doing more on that front. I think we should be investing in job creation and doing things to make our state better off instead of continuing to dig further down to the bottom. I think Wisconsin can do better than our Midwest neighbors, and right now we are behind in job creation in every state that we touch.
I mean, the hard number that we rely on is the increase in sales tax and income tax collections. Also corporate. I mean, if we see that number, that's something that typically indicates to Wisconsin legislator things are happening out there.
We need to leave it there. Senator Fitzgerald, Senator Larson, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.